Hello, everyone. How are you? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Thank you all for being here and being a part of our soul family. Today is the new moon. Today is the new moon, and it's the new moon in the sign of Scorpio, according to the Gregorian calendar. I know that it will be the new moon of Sagittarius, according to the lunar calendar, beginning tomorrow. But we are going to talk about the new moon in Scorpio with the Gregorian calendar. Okay. So there's also a very, very cool thing that's happening today with the new moon in Scorpio, and that is called a Cazimi. A Cazimi is when an aspect, a planet gets really close to the sun. It's like something that happens like really quickly. Quite frankly, it doesn't really last very long. It lasts like 45 minutes. However, it says that it's a huge opening, a huge download of light, and a huge download of a revelation about something. Now, because the Cazimi is in Mercury and the moon is in Scorpio, what I'm getting is that this is really going to be an opportunity for us to really change our nature. Something about our inner nature that we have been holding on to that does not work for us anymore, that we know does not work for us anymore, that gets in our way, a habitual way of thinking, a habitual way of talking to yourself, of rationalizing. Because it's Mercury, it's about communicating. Because it's Scorpio, it's about yourself. It's about going in. It's about finding the dark aspects of you and your life where you want to change and you want to transform. That's the opportunity that you have today. Every single one of us has this today. Now, you might ask, why? Well, the reason is because I can pretty much guarantee you that every single one of us can look around our life and say, there's some nice things here. There are also some not so nice things here. There are some things that I would like to shift, and there are some things I'd like to change, right? So every single one of us can acknowledge that our consciousness is creating our reality. And because our consciousness is creating our reality, we have a wonderful opportunity today to change our nature and to change our consciousness. Okay, so what does it mean? I want to give you guys a tool today that I was reminded of, quite frankly, a tool that I met this lovely new friend. Her name's Stephanie. I'm sure she'll be a part of the Soul family very soon. She's absolutely lovely. And I met her for coffee today. We had this wonderful chat, and something came to me to share with her. And I was like, I had this revelation that, yes, I was sharing it with her, but the creator was like, no, I'm reminding you of this. Okay. And it comes from a book called A Return to Love by Marianne Williamson. In A Return to Love, Marianne Williamson she shares a practice that is something that I feel I need to remember today, and I really hope that it resonates with you. She says, wake up every day, engage the universe, and ask the universe, where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say? And to whom? Do it in repetition, repetitiously. Where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say? And to whom? Where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say? And to whom? And here's the deal. Don't try to answer it. Because the minute that you ask, the universe says, hey, Daniel, look, I'm going to introduce you to this person. Look, hey, there's going to be a detour here. You're going to have to go down this road. Oh, wow. What do you know? Something new I found that I loved. Where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say? And to whom? Funny, my very, very dear friend Sarah is on, and Sarah and I used to go hear Marianne Williamson speak every Tuesday, and this was one of the things that we learned together. So I feel like this is the message for the Scorpio moon today. I feel like this is the message. I feel like this is the game changer for us to get out of the old consciousness, you guys. Okay, let's let it go. Let's create something new, and let's dive in. Okay, so where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say? And to whom? By the way, Dr. Lipton says that one of the biggest and most effective ways to train and retrain the subconscious mind is through repetition. So mantra, very powerful. Close your eyes, find yourself in your heart. Put your hand on your heart. Say thank you. Thank you, Creator, Source, Light, Universe, for everything. And now let's begin today by taking 3 deep breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. One more. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Now let's shift our awareness to the center of the earth. And as we shift our awareness to the center of the earth, let's imagine this beautiful energy swirling around in the center of the earth. And from the space in the center of the earth, let's imagine this energy scooping up fresh earth energy, coming up through the soles of our feet, through our ankles, our calves, our knees and our thighs, and traveling up through all of our chakras, and popping up outside the top of our head and forming a beautiful ball of light. And now switch your awareness into this ball of light. And imagine this ball of light traveling up out of the space that you're in, higher and higher and higher and faster and faster and faster. Imagine that ball of light lifting you up, out past Earth's atmosphere, out into outer space, through different planets and galaxies in the Milky Way, and higher and higher and higher beyond there, out into different layers of light, some dark. Through those layers, out into the beautiful golden-like light. And through the golden-like light into a jelly-like substance light. And through the jelly-like substance light into a beautiful pink haze, which is the law of compassion. And through the law of compassion, you enter into the 7th plane of all that is, the plane of creation, of oneness, and of complete totality. Immediately, your ball of light dissolves into this beautiful energy. And you feel the connection, the contribution, the collaboration of all things, all atoms and molecules of existence here. And from here, we're going to ask for some downloads for the group today. As a reminder, downloads are just energies that we receive into our subconscious. Thoughts, feelings, emotions, and experiences. Change our beliefs, we change our reality. You're currently in a theta brainwave, accessing the subconscious mind. Let's see what we got here today. So what I'm hearing is to be open. Would you like to know what it feels like and that you know how to be open? And that it's safe for you to be open? That you're worthy of being open? What does that mean to you? What does it being open even mean to you? I feel like it's so different for each and every one of us. Let's ask this question. What are you not open to that if you were open would change everything for you? Ooh, everything that doesn't allow that, let's destroy it and create it. And would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is in every single cell of your body to have the creator's definition of flexibility? That you're worthy of being flexible, that you're worthy of trying a new pathway forward. If you'd like that, say yes. And would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is in every single cell of your body to have the creator's definition of divine trust, that you trust, that you know that everything is happening for you in the highest and best and easiest way possible. If you like that, say yes. And would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, sounds like, and is in every single cell of your body to know that consciousness is creating your reality, that you're worthy of allowing your consciousness to become optimized in the highest and best way for you, that you know how to optimally share that light with yourself and with the world. If you'd like that, say yes. Would you like to know what it feels like to have communication, divine communication with the universe and for and towards yourself? If you'd like that, say yes. Would you like to know what it feels like to hear the whispers of the Creator, the whispers of the universe? If you'd like that, say yes. Great. So now let's shift our energy to those who require healing. Let's just imagine them surrounded in the Creator's love and in the Creator's light. Imagine them happy, healthy, safe, and protected. So let's please send healing today to Mayong and also to Dana and also to Yehudit and also to Sarah and also to Pearl. Let's also please send healing to Anne and Polly and Ben and Cassie and to Andrea, to Carmazina, to Susie and Io, and also to Hector and Dolly. Happy, healthy, safe, and protected. Last but not least, would you like to know that you are unconditional love, that you be unconditional love, and that unconditional love is your birthright? If you'd like that, say yes. Now let's take our palms, rub our palms together. Faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. Place your palms over your eyes. Your eyes are the windows to your soul. When you're ready, you can open up your eyes. Allow that energy to come into your body and into your being. Place your hands on your heart. Congratulate yourself and thank yourself for being here, for being a part of our soul family. Really, really, really enjoy this new moon today. Okay, really enjoy this new moon. It is about manifesting, but it's about manifesting a new way of being for you outside of your reactive nature. Okay, outside of your reactive nature. And so this is a really, really great opportunity. Remember, where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say? And to whom? Get yourself in that habit. Bye, guys. Have a beautiful day, a miraculous day. I love you all. Remember, there is nothing that we cannot change. Nothing. If you think that you cannot change your reality, you have bought into the lie. We have to. It is the only way forward is consciousness. Okay? Bye, everyone. I love you all. Have a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Bye, guys. Bye, Rhiannon. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Love you, sweetie. I love you, Auntie.